Okay, back again. Second stream for the day. I'm more prepared now with as far as NT4 install goes. Well, at least I think so. Soon find out. I've got the NT4 CD burnt workstation. I've got service pack CD burnt, and I think I've got all the drivers I need on floppy disk. We will see. So I'm booting, this is the Pentium Pro, new to me Pentium Pro, and I'm installing NT4 workstation from the CD, so booting from the CD. I've got Windows 95. You've seen this machine, if you've been watching the stream, you've seen this machine before. It's the Pentium Pro with Windows 95 installed. So the way I set up the partitions is I installed Windows 95 to a 2 gig primary partition, and then I created another partition at 28 gig because it's a 32 gig drive. It was 27, 28, something like that. There you go. And so there's a two 3 gig partition set there for NT. Yeah, yeah, I do that because I record them too, Mev, for YouTube. I kind of just get in and get going. Quite often find myself talking to myself. It was funny last night. Was it last night? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's great. Yeah, yeah. Awesome. Good to hear you're still on holiday. Last night was funny though. I was playing Command and Conquer Red Alert, and I think I was streaming to like one person. Seemed to get one person turns up and lurks. Doesn't pretty much they're there all the time. They don't say anything, which is fine. But I noticed that I potentially had that one person viewing last night for the whole time, and I just carried on playing bloody Command and Conquer pretty much by myself, and which is fine. It's there's no worries. And then I got raided by bloody Amiga Cami with 121 people. So I went from one viewer to 121, and I think basically 50 of or 70 of them dropped off pretty much straight away, and but 50 sort of hung around, and I played for a little while longer. Yeah, yeah, she's really cool. She she's really nice. She raids me from time to time and whatnot. Brings across a few people, and then I raided Carsinomi from there with I think 41 I had at the time. Yeah. I've not done this for a long time, so I'm just sort of winging this here. I'm assuming it'll find that blank partition. I'm hoping it does. One or more of your hard disks has more than 1024 cylinders. If the disk appears too small when set up, later displays should exit and check your CMOS settings. Create a partition on the unpartitioned space. C. So this is a weird thing I had the other day. I hit C and nothing happens. To create a partition on the it's not picking up the unpartitioned space, is it? I wonder if I have to format that last partition, even if it's FAT32, because I think, doesn't it do a conversion to NT4, you know, during the installation, something like that. This might not be so straightforward. I wonder if I just need to fdisk that. Fdisk and format. I haven't looked for that motherboard yet either. Might do that this evening. Keep saying I'm going to do it and then just never get around to it, eh? Actually, if I just reboot, I could probably do it from within you know, the Windows 95 DOS, eh? Yeah, I've got another week off. I'm taking another week off. I was actually going to take a couple. I've got a bit of work there to do, but I've actually next Wednesday. So it'll be Thursday week. So not this Thursday, coming one after. I'm setting up for a quilt show, so it's local, so it's nice and easy. I just pack the car with machines and go down there and set up on a couple of tables and do my thing down there. That's 3 days. Actually, it's Wednesday, so it'll be this time next week. Just go down there and set up, and then it's Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So that's kind of like when I really start to sort of get back into things. Now, if fdisk. So I'd create another partition. Right. Logical DOS drive in the extended partition? No. See, I might already be... So you can see I've got 2 gig primary and then an extended DOS. I think I'm trying to remember how to do this now. Do I make the extended DOS partition the remaining size instead of that 84%, and then put 2 partitions in that? Is that? I can't quite remember how it works now. Extended DOS partition case logical drive. So it's logical drives inside a DOS extended DOS partition. I want 2 of them, I think. Is that? there's no reason why I can't blow away that second partition. It's got nothing on it. That's that one there. But then again, that's not using... Oh yes, it is. It's using the full amount of the extended DOS partition. Because I can't create a logical DOS drive in the extended... Yeah. I think I need to blow away that second partition. It's that extended DOS partition. I have to delete the logical drive. D. Yep. Okay. And then create a DOS partition. I want to create an extended partition. That's still... Why is it... I think I have to reboot. I'm sort of relearning all this stuff as well. It's kind of... One extended DOS partition. Right. Yeah, I used to know it as well. I'm slowly relearning all this stuff. Learning a lot from Kasi. I find too that if I don't do things often, I, forget them, and I guess that's to be expected. But some of it is muscle memory. Yeah, I know. It's just amazing. And all the stuff he knows about all the different graphics cards and things. Oh, you know a lot about that too. I know. So I'm learning from all of you, actually. It's great. Right. Aye. So I think if I choose the full extended DOS partition, enter the size in megabytes or percent disk space to create an extended DOS partition. I only really touch the surface on Amiga, by the way. Kasi knows a hell of a lot more. No, this is the remaining. So I've got a 2 gig. I've got a 2 gig FAT32 there with Windows 95 in, and then so the plan is to put like 27 gig or roundabout FAT32 partition, and then the remainder for the NT4 partition, so that the NT4 can see both the the FAT32, the big one, which I can use for storage. So I think what I've got to do is create the extended DOS partition and then to put 2 logical drives inside that. I don't know. We'll find out. I'm sure I could look it up, but I'm just going to wing it. All for science. I found out today that the NT4 disk boots, you can boot from it. which is handy because my Pentium Pro supports booting from CD. I've got the NT4 Service Pack 6 disc. That's if I get it on there, of course. We'll work it out, I'm sure. Now, total extended DOS partition is 30 meg, right? Maximum space available for the logical drive is 100%. I'm going to... seem to remember doing this before. Anyway, I'm just going to go... right, 27 gig, right? Yeah. So I should be able to put another drive in there, right? Logical size, here we go. Right, that's better. Whether this will work or not, I do not know. Let's restart. Yeah, probably would. I'm just winging it. We'll see. So then I'm pretty sure I can like format, probably don't even need to at this stage, format the D drive. Yep. Oh, I should have done quick. I'm going to do quick. I know the drive's in pretty good nick, this one. I haven't had any problems with it. Cannot be quick formatted. Okay. Is that because it's unconditional? Oh well, that's alright. Let that chug away. So my plan is to put the NT4 on, get the service pack on, get the drivers on, and install Age of Empires, the OG Age of Empires on NT. I'm getting really close to the end of the red alert, but I just played the most frustrating mission and gave up, because it's one of those missions I don't particularly enjoy. There's no base building. It's really just running units through. You have to deactivate computer terminals, and it's on a countdown timer. I just kept failing. And in the end, I decided that rather than put everyone through the pain, that mission, I mean, the other ones, base building and all that, I can do. Might take a couple of attempts, but that one, and I was in pain, and I think, anyone who was watching, not that there were many people watching, but if anyone watches it, it's going to be painful as well, and I don't want to sort of put anyone through that much pain. I don't really want to go through that much pain myself. Oh. That's the one thing, actually. I think there's quite a few of those missions in Red Alert, and I think I made a comment the other day about liking the original Command and Conquer more. I think the missions, there's not many of those sort of missions where you just got to run through, and if there are, run through without building a base or anything like that. You just got units, And if there are, you've actually got decent units to get through. Like, it just, there seem to be fewer of those sorts of missions than the original Command and Conquer. Whereas Red Alert, this one, yeah, I had them all in control groups, and oh man, and it's just one little misstep and a bloody dog will take you out, or you come across grenadiers and you've got, oh, this drive is, maybe this drive does have a few issues. You come across the grenadiers and they're right bastard to deal with. I mean, you could just about guarantee you're going to lose a few men. You've only got a few men in this particular mission. Man, it's just a pain in the ass. So I've decided that I'll play it. No, it's not good, is it? It's making a bit of a weird noise too. Yeah. Starting to run out of good spinners. I'll ignore that. No, as long as it doesn't get too much worse, and I don't actually care if I have to reinstall it, to be honest. I quite like going through the process. Could even take an image of it, I guess. Just trying to think of good options. I see, as at Phil's Computer Lab, he's talking about SD card options for hard drives. And I really like having a spinner. I like the sound of it. This drive's pretty quiet, so it doesn't really, you never hear it anyway, but I really quite like the noise of an old hard drive clattering away. Yeah, SD. Because compact flash, I sort of thought compact flash was the way to go, but oh yes, yeah, but he was talking about it's like an SD to IDE interface, but yeah, I've got lots of compact flash. The thing is, with the compact flash, I've been buying through AliExpress the smaller compact flash cards because they are better for the older machines. But a machine like this here, yeah, that's pretty much what I've got. Where is it? Is that sort of thing you're talking about? That there? I could probably, with this machine here, get away with, yeah, but I could get away with like a 40 gig compact flash. Is that I don't even know. Is that a common size? Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, that'd be handy. Straight onto the IDE header. Yeah, it's a nice tidy solution. Yeah. Okay. Is that from Ali? Right. Yeah, yeah, I see. I mean, I don't mind these. The problem with these is they go on the back plane. Yeah, yeah. These are quite cheap too, but just there goes that drive again. And so you got your second IDE, and external access, quite handy. Problem is they live near the back of the case, right? So you've got to have the cables long enough. But this one here, as long as you don't have to run the cable from this back to your CD-ROM, which, we tend not to do anyway, eh? Try not to. I generally only have 2 IDE devices in the machine. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Aye. That's a good option. Yeah, I must look into that. I've found that some of the compact flash cards are not overly cheap though. Even on AliExpress, they're not overly cheap. Yeah, I like the idea of that front compact flash access though, because that would be, well, it's not so much of a problem now. Now that I've got networking set up. But before I had networking, it was a pain in the butt, especially when I got a machine down under the desk here, and to rummage around behind trying to, slot in a compact flash card. It was a bit of a pain. So does it come in a 3.5-inch bay, all set to go? Or do you have to organise a beige front for it? Front panel. Yeah, that's a nice tidy solution. Aye. Yep. Does it come in beige? Jeez, really? Yeah, shit. Yeah, yeah. That format, see, it says formatting 27,00. Doesn't quite look right, does it? You think it's just a bug, like it's dropped a 0, or because that should be 27,000 meg, shouldn't it? I just hope that the last part of the disk format's okay, because if it doesn't, I don't want to put NT4 on a flaky partition. There it goes again, I think. Yeah. Oh bugger. The only other option I've got for compact flash is I think the largest I've got is a 4 gig. And I kind of wanted, well, the whole the idea, no, actually, I sort of thought of having a machine that I can use. I've talked about it before, I think, about having a machine that I can use to kind of have as a dump space for the network. Yeah, yes, I know. It's just that I wanted like bulk storage for all the drivers and some of the ISOs and things like that. But I think what I might do, that's in lieu of a NAS at this stage, which I will sort out at some stage. We've talked about that. The old Raspberry Pi option. Yeah. That sounds like a really good idea. But in the meantime, I thought what I'll do is I'll just use my Pentium 4. I need to find a big drive for it though. I mean, I fill it up pretty quickly, even so. If I use it for my central repo. And so this kind of almost made this 27 gig partition moot in a way. I don't really need it because I'll just have 95 on a 2 gig and then, yeah, definitely. It's already on the way out. I'm tempted to whack my 4 gig compact flash into that and just be done with it. Means I have to reinstall 95, which is no big deal. Didn't quite go as smoothly as I thought it was going to, though. Bugger it. I might just run through the process with this machine now, as it is. If it fails, it fails. I mean, that's going to lock out the bad sectors, providing that it's not getting too much worse. It should be okay for a little bit. I'm quite happy just to go through the process. And then probably off camera, once I've done this, it's 2 megs in bad sectors. Once I've done this, I'll probably just off camera, I'll just put it on my 4 gig card. Be something to do while I lurk on a stream somewhere. Always handy. So, yeah, that's good. Now, I don't think I have to format the other partition, do I? Because the NT installer should see it really by rights. And this is quite good to do anyway. Get all the drivers together, make sure everything works, and then once I get all the drivers, everything I'll put them in a nice easy to get to place, and then I can just quickly do the reinstall. I actually really enjoy installing operating systems. I love doing it with like Linux and that, and just messing around with different distros. And I'm a bit of a Mint fan because it's just nice and easy and it always works. And I want a computer that's just going to work. I don't want to have to dick around delving into the inner workings of a Linux distribution. I use Mint on our TV. We basically just use a computer on our TV. It's kind of like the TV is just a big monitor, right? That's the way we run. And I just have a little wireless keyboard with a touchpad on it, like that. And we just run everything through a browser, and it works bloody well. Yeah, yep. Actually, I've got Windows 10 on the machine. I had to quickly install a laptop. Yeah, it's a Logitech one. I had a little mini PC like that one you can see right there with Mint on it, and it was giving me jip. Turned out, I think it was some sort of hardware issue. What's MPC to HC? Not familiar with that. And so, just as a quick fix, I whacked a laptop on there, and it happens to have Windows 10 on it, and we're running that at the moment. But that one there is going to be the new TV. Oh, a media player. Yeah. Oh, I like the look of that turntable you sent through on Discord. Yeah, really nice. This is that's part of my vinyl collection there, just in behind that stuff there. You can see the top of it there. There's 4 shelves like that. That's some of it. I have quite a lot of double ups. I mean, if you're looking for anything, some albums I've got like 4 of, and it's only just because it takes a lot of time to go through and find out which one's the best, and of all these triple and double ups and whatnot. Yeah, it's just because I've collected bits and pieces, and it's just got out of hand and needs time. If you're after anything, let me know, because can certainly flick you some stuff. Here we go. There we go. That's what I was expecting there. To install on the highlighted, let's go. I have to create the partition, right? New, unformatted. See, it says to create a partition in the unpartitioned space. Okay. Install. Does not contain a partition suitable for starting Windows NT. This hard disk must contain a Windows NT compatible partition before setup. You can create such partition from the previous screen by locating, highlighting, pressing C. If there are no unpartitioned spaces, you must first delete. Maybe I need to delete that, do I? Delete. C. There we go. Okay. Is that right? And it's I'm not really sure what I'm doing here, but this isn't working. Something to do with having 95 on here, is it? I know I'm pretty sure this is the way Casanomi did it, but I'm missing something. That's exactly what I'm doing though, is so if I delete this and I push C to create a partition, I mean, do I just make that a bit smaller? I don't know. Oh, is it too big? That might be what it is. Yeah, that'll be what it is, eh? 2046. Let's make... Oh, shit. Create. Maybe not. Well, that puts paid to that. I don't know. I've done something wrong. I thought. I wonder if I format it first and with fdisk and I don't know. Oh. If people are watching this, later on, and they'll be screaming at their screens. I can't hear them though. What's that? Oh yeah, 8063 megabyte disk 0. I wonder if it's just something to do with this hard drive is just not quite. It's set to 32 gig. It recognises it. Windows 95's happy. Pretty sure I put 95 on first. I'm pretty sure that's what Kasanomi said. Put it on first, and then install NT. I might just have to go and look it up. I think might be another time for another stream. I think we'll do it then. But yeah. But I mean, jeez, I don't want to do too much reading while I'm on stream. Yeah, but I mean, yeah. No, this is how Kasanomi said to do it. Put 2 gig partition for 95. Put a bigger partition, like the 27 for storage, and then NT goes on the end. Thought that's what I'd done, but yeah. Okay. Well, might be a short stream. I think what I should do is probably just run through it off camera, get it down pat, and then I can come back and... I mean, it's been done a million times, eh? There's no reason why I have to stream it. It's just that there's something to stream, I guess. I could, yeah. If you want some absolute pain... It's just this one horrible mission. Ooh, can't stand it. I'll start it again from the start. The problem is I'm running out of time, is mainly what happens. I'm save scumming it. Just running out of time. I considered actually just playing it offline, not on stream, and drawing a little map as I go, because you'll see. Red alert, red alert. Yeah, too slow. Yeah. As you can see, I haven't no CD cracked it.
Mission loaded.
This is where I've saved it, but I think maybe I'm already too, like at this 18 minutes is already too far gone. One of the problems with this, here I'll give you the briefing. One of the problems is I'm spending a lot of time getting my medic to heal my guys, because you need strong, healthy guys to get through this, and it's hard to not get them hit. So yeah, timer. If I restart, I mean, I've got a better idea of where some of the layout is.
Mission timer initialized.
So pretty much I've been
ready and waiting. Boarding. Agreed.
And I'll put these guys on them too. Oh, so
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
yeah. Hang on a sec. I should concentrate.
Mission timer initialized.
Engineering affirmative. Yes, sir. Engineering.
Medic reporting.
Yes, sir.
What? See, hang on. I'll just check this KVM is. So the KVM's just giving me a bit of jip there. Because I can't shift. Click.
Engineering.
Medic reporting. Reporting.
I still can't shift. I've seen this before. Oh, there we go. I wonder if I've got a dodgy shift key.
Yes, sir. Ready and waiting. Agreed.
Hang on. I'll have to restart.
Yes, sir. Awaiting orders.
Yeah, I think I've got a just slightly dodgy shift key. Left shift. I need every second I can get. 45 minutes seems reasonable, but
Mission timer initialized.
Engineering affirmative.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Reporting. Very well.
Engineering affirmative.
Reporting. Very well.
I did spend a bit of time blowing these tanks up, but I don't actually think I need to.
Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Of course. Yes, sir.
Engineering affirmative.
Reporting. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Ready and waiting. Affirmative.
I'm not sure if this is important or not. See, he ran me over. Not happy with that. Yeah, so when I first did this, I handled that. It just happened to be
Mission timer initialized.
I handled it better. Like I had no deaths, and I think I blew all of those vehicles up.
Affirmative.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
I thought I could run them forward a little bit. Anyway, obviously
Mission
not.
timer initialized.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Reporting. Reporting. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. At once. Very well. Very well.
I think I blew the barrels.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Very well. Very well. At once. At once.
Unit lost.
Ah,
Affirmative.
so you can see that I'm struggling right off the bat. But you know, when I first did it,
Engineering. Affirmative.
that went smoothly for me.
Ready and waiting.
So it's just sort of luck of the draw. One thing wrong,
Affirmative.
she's all over. And I don't particularly enjoy these missions.
Very well. Affirmative. Affirmative. Very well. Very well. At once.
Shoot it.
Very well. At once. Of course.
Commander. King and conquering.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Very
Get
well.
out of the flames.
Agreed.
Engineering.
Acknowledged. At once. Very well. Agreed.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Reporting.
So sometimes what can happen is while you're dealing with this, your other guys are getting dealt to.
Affirmative.
Ready and waiting. Affirmative. At once. Agreed. Affirmative.
Engineering. Affirmative. Yes. Affirmative. Yes. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Engineering.
Reporting. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Come on, shoot him.
Of course. Yes, sir. At once.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Moving out. Affirmative. Awaiting orders.
Yes.
Acknowledge. Agree. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Engineering. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Reporting. Affirmative. Reporting. Waiting orders. At once. Very well. Affirmative. Very well.
Yes. Affirmative.
Waiting orders. At once. Affirmative.
Engineering. Engineering. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes. Affirmative.
Reporting. Agreed. At once.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. At once.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. At once.
Yes.
Ready and waiting. Agreed.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Moving out. Ready and waiting. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Very well. Affirmative. Ready and waiting. Yes, sir. Reporting. Affirmative.
So I lost one guy there. I mean, that's probably okay.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Reporting.
It's the micromanagement that bloody slows you down too, though.
Affirmative.
Ready and waiting. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
40 minutes remaining.
Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Mission saved.
Affirmative. At once. At once.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Agreed.
Engineering. Affirmative. Engineering. Yes, sir.
Ready and waiting. At once. Ready and waiting. At once.
I think that's a full heal. That crate there,
Medic reporting. Moving out.
which I don't think I really need right now. I can always come back for it if I do get the time.
Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Very well.
Engineering.
Yes,
Affirmative.
sir. Yes, sir. Agreed.
Engineering.
Awaiting orders.
Yes, affirmative.
Acknowledged. Very well. Agreed. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Reporting. Medic reporting. Moving out. Ready and waiting. Affirmative.
Engineering.
Awaiting
Affirmative.
orders. At once. Affirmative. Of course. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, affirmative. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Medic reporting. Moving out. Acknowledged. Very well. Yes, sir. Reporting. Awaiting orders. Very well.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Ready and waiting. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
At once. Very well. Affirmative. Affirmative. Very well.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Explosive
Awaiting
charge
orders.
placed.
Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Awaiting orders.
Engineering.
Awaiting
Yes,
orders.
sir. Affirmative.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Agreed.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, affirmative.
Yes, sir. Very well.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Awaiting orders. Of course. Agreed. Very well.
I'm back.
Lost.
Oh, damn it.
Agreed.
So they go to crawl mode, and you can't. It's hard to withdraw them in time.
Yes, sir.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Yeah, I knew I was going to lose them. I thought I might have been able to get them back.
Of course. Yes, sir.
I found that it's actually better if you let the enemy come to you as well, but sometimes that's just not that practical.
Ready and waiting. Affirmative.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Awaiting orders. At once.
Yes, affirmative.
Awaiting orders. Agreed. Medic reporting. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Of course.
These grenadiers, bloody nasty.
Medic reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Medic reporting. Moving out. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Engineering.
Acknowledged. Very well. Very well. At once. Affirmative. At once. Agreed.
Affirmative.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Of course. Very well.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Explosive charge
Reporting.
placed.
Affirmative.
Reinforcements have arrived.
So charge placed on generator. There's reinforcements up here now,
Reporting. Affirmative.
which I can join with any team.
Affirmative.
I mean, maybe they're good as a separate team. I don't know. Do a bit more
Ready and waiting. Waiting orders. Affirmative.
exploring.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Agreed.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Acknowledged. At once. Medic reporting. Awaiting orders. Yes, sir. Moving out. Yes, sir. At once.
Yes. Affirmative.
Acknowledged. Very well.
Engineering.
Ready and
Affirmative.
waiting. Very well. Very well.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Yes.
Affirmative.
Affirmative.
Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Agreed. Yes, sir. At once. Yes, sir. Moving out. Yes, sir. Very well. At once.
Yes. Affirmative.
Ready and waiting. Yes, sir. Reporting. Yes, sir. Very well. Very well.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. At once. Medic reporting. Moving out. Waiting orders. Affirmative. Affirmative. At once.
Oh, he's gonna die.
Lost.
Two of them.
Agreed. Agreed.
Oof.
Affirmative. Very well. Affirmative.
Yes. Affirmative.
Reporting.
Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Engineering.
Ready and waiting.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Moving out. Waiting orders. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes.
Sometimes, as say, it's better to wait for them to come to you, but you don't really have time to do that.
Affirmative.
Acknowledged.
I feel
At once.
you kind of got to be aggressive.
At once. Very well. At once. Affirmative. Very well.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
I'm assuming these guys need killing.
30 minutes remaining.
They are targets.
Affirmative.
Reporting. At once. Very well. Awaiting orders. Very well.
Yes.
Awaiting
Affirmative.
orders. Very well.
Explosive charge placed.
Agreed. Affirmative.
Yes. Affirmative.
Mission saved.
Ready and waiting. At once.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Awaiting
Affirmative.
orders. Affirmative.
Engineering.
Yes,
Affirmative.
sir. Affirmative. Agreed.
Engineering. Affirmative. Engineering. Affirmative. Engineering.
Reporting.
Affirmative.
Agreed. Affirmative. Agreed. Very well. Agreed.
Engineering. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Reporting. Agreed. Agreed. Affirmative.
Yes. Affirmative.
Ready and waiting. Very well.
Engineering.
Reporting.
Affirmative.
Affirmative.
Engineering.
Waiting
Affirmative.
orders. Affirmative. At once.
Yes.
Waiting
Affirmative.
orders. Affirmative.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Affirmative.
At once.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Ready and waiting. At once.
Yes. Affirmative.
Ready and waiting. Affirmative.
Yes. Affirmative.
Waiting orders. Yes, sir. At once.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Reporting. Affirmative.
Now there's a whole lot of tanks here, but I don't think you need to necessarily take them out.
Unit lost.
Oh, see, sometimes they do this, where they just sit back and they just take a hammering.
At once.
I know I should be keeping an eye on it, but I'm sort of aware that I need to keep these other guys going as well. Yeah, sometimes these troops will just sit there. They'll just take grenade after grenade.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes.
It's just little quirks with the game, eh?
At once. Affirmative.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Reporting.
I found when I put them into guard mode, they tend to just run in as well, which I'm a little bit nervous about doing guard mode.
Sir.
They just seem to take a mind of their own and bloody run in.
At once.
Yes. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Just try it.
Reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Yeah,
Affirmative.
see, you got to be careful because there's bloody flamethrower
Awaiting orders.
turrets and
Very well. At once.
Yes.
so up in here there are grenadiers, really hard to get past without losing lives, and then there's a flame turret down a really narrow
Ready and
corridor.
affirmative.
I'm not sure what the purpose of that is. I guess you got to put a charge somewhere to blow it up and get up and through there.
Affirmative.
Affirmative.
Oh,
Yes, sir. At once.
Yes. Affirmative.
Report, of course. Of course.
Yes. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Moving out.
Yes. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Moving out. Affirmative.
Engineering. Affirmative.
this can be dangerous too.
Affirmative. 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 Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, see, I lost an engineer there. You bastards.
Ready and waiting.
It's probably okay.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Of course.
Engineering.
Awaiting
Affirmative.
orders. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Yes. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Yes. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Reporting. Very well.
Engineering. Affirmative. Affirmative. Engineering.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Agreed. At once.
Engineering.
Reporting.
Affirmative.
Affirmative. Agreed. Affirmative. Agreed.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Mission saved.
Yes. Affirmative.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. At once. At once.
Yes. Affirmative.
Reporting.
Engineering.
Ready and waiting. Medic reporting. Affirmative. Ready and waiting. At once. Reporting. Medic reporting. Moving out. Reporting. Medic reporting. Affirmative.
Engineering. Affirmative. 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 Affirmative.
Reporting. Yes, sir. Moving out.
Now I do have this guy I can run in
Or King and Queen.
to explore, but I kind of have explored a bit already, and
Engineering.
another one over there.
Ready and waiting. Agreed.
And I
Engineering.
just don't want to risk him at this
Yes,
stage.
sir.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Get in there.
Yes, sir.
Oh shit.
Yes, sir.
Engineering.
Waiting at once.
Ooh.
Agreed. Affirmative.
Do it. Oh yeah, he's still there. That's good.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Do your healing, buddy. Bloody Nora.
Reporting. Affirmative. Very well. Yes, sir.
Yes, affirmative.
Yes, sir. Of course. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Engineering. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Explosive charge placed.
Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Engineering. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Reporting. Very well. Affirmative. Very well. At once.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Reporting. Agreed.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Reporting. Very well. Affirmative. Very well. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Awaiting orders. Very well. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Awaiting orders. At once. Agreed. Affirmative.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Very well.
20 minutes remaining.
Agreed. Yes, sir. Very well. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Reporting. Affirmative. Of course.
Unit lost.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Waiting orders. Very well. Agreed. Medic reporting out. Ready and waiting. Reporting. Very well. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Affirmative.
Very well.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Now this guy,
At once.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Reporting. At once. At once.
Engineering.
Reporting. At once. Of course. Agreed. Affirmative.
Engineering.
Ready and agreed. Affirmative.
Unit
Agreed.
lost. Unit
Yes, sir.
lost. Unit lost. Mission loaded.
Agreed.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Engineering. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Moving out. Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
oh what? Grenadiers. Okay, I need to concentrate on these guys here. There's a grenadier down there.
Mission loaded.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Agreed. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Engineering. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Reporting.
Commander.
Indeed. Medic reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Moving out.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Could probably do that better.
Affirmative.
Do you mean the microphone, or just in general? Because I've got the mic. The mic's actually up. I had to put a heap of gain on this mic because they are the type of. Yeah, I don't know that. I don't know if you can. But they're all individually. Oh, do you mean the game? All of it. I don't know if I can put, because they're all individual volume controls. Yeah, the game more. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure that if there's a master volume at the game. Okay, cool. Oh, I tell you what. Yeah. Is that better?
Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
How's that?
Yes, sir. Ready and waiting. Medic reporting. Moving out. Reporting. Very well. Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Just making sure there's nothing
At
over there.
once.
Okay, there's.
Affirmative. Very well.
Oh, are you gonna die?
Affirmative. Medic reporting. Moving out. Ready and waiting. Affirmative. Medic reporting. Moving out. Yes, sir? Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Affirmative.
sir? Very well. Medic reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. At once.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Medic reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir? Medic reporting.
Explosive charge placed.
Moving out. Yes, sir? Medic reporting. Waiting orders. Yes, sir? Very well. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Ready and very well. Agreed.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Reporting. Very well.
Engineering.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yes, affirmative.
Yes, sir? Affirmative. Very well.
Engineering.
Ready and waiting at once.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Reporting.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Awaiting orders. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Very well.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Reporting.
Oh, I thought he might have got him before he... Normally the troops will shoot a dog like that. Killed an engineer.
Acknowledged.
20
Agreed.
minutes
Yes, sir.
remaining.
Affirmative.
Yes, sir. At once.
Yes, sir.
Awaiting order. At once.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Reporting. At once. Very well.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Acknowledged.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Hangar turret pairing up. Oh, that one there. It died. Oh, it's back up. Okay.
Yes, sir. Very well. Agreed.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Agreed. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Yes, affirmative.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. At once. Agreed. Yes, sir. At once.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Agreed. Affirmative. Affirmative. Very well. Affirmative.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Ready and waiting. Agreed.
Mission saved.
Agreed.
Yes, sir. Engineering.
Reporting.
Affirmative.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Agreed.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Agreed.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Ready and waiting. Agreed.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. At once.
Explosive
Affirmative.
charge placed.
Affirmative. Very well. At
Yes,
once.
sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Waiting orders. Affirmative. Ready and waiting. Affirmative.
Turret deactivated. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
See, I'm thinking there's something up here that needs to be dealt with.
Yes, sir. Moving out. Moving out.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Reporting.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Reporting. Very well. Very well. Agreed.
Engineering.
Waiting order. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Medic reporting. Affirmative. Ready and waiting. Agreed.
Engineering.
Reporting. Yes, sir.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Ready and waiting. Very well.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Affirmative.
Affirmative. Agreed.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Ready and waiting. Of course. Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Oh, bugger. Okay. I was trying to get into those barrels.
Mission loaded.
Agreed.
Engineering.
Waiting
Affirmative.
very well. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Unit lost. Mission loaded.
Very well. Affirmative. Affirmative. Very well. Yes, sir. Agreed.
Unit lost.
Oh, I'm sure I can do that better. Yeah. I wish I had grenadiers. I don't know how many
Mission
times I've
loaded.
said that. I so wish
Agreed.
had grenadiers.
Affirmative. 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 Affirmative.
Good.
Yes, sir.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Acknowledged.
Yes. Affirmative.
Acknowledged. Very well.
Yes. Affirmative.
Reporting. At once. Affirmative. At once. At once.
Explosive charge placed.
Very well. At once.
Yes, sir. Moving out.
Yes, sir. Very well. At once. Affirmative.
Yes. Affirmative.
Acknowledged. At once.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Reporting. Very well.
Engineering.
Ready and waiting. Affirmative. Very well.
Unit lost.
Very well.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Reporting. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Moving out.
Ready and waiting.
Medic reporting. Moving out.
Yes, sir. Very well. At once.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Awaiting orders. Agreed. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Moving out.
Reporting.
Engineering.
Ready and waiting.
Yes, sir. Moving out.
Reporting.
Medic reporting. Moving out.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Engineering.
Yes,
Affirmative.
sir. Very well. Very well.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Awaiting orders. Very well.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Very well. Very well.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Acknowledged. Agreed. At once. Affirmative. Ready and waiting. Yes, sir. Agreed.
Commander.
Reporting. Very well. Yes, sir. Very well. At once. At once.
That dog won't come out.
Reporting.
Oh,
Affirmative.
where's that? coming from?
Affirmative.
Um,
Agreed.
Even if you get in range, he won't come for you. And if you go too far, it's just a... Can't quite remember how I did this last time. I'll just attack it.
At once.
Go. Attack.
Unit lost.
Engineering.
Ready and waiting.
Just
Agreed.
sacrifice there.
Very well. Very well.
I don't know, this could be suicide.
Unit lost.
No range. I managed to do that well last time, first time. I don't know
Mission
exactly
loaded.
what I'm missing there, but
Affirmative. Very well. Affirmative. At once. Affirmative. Affirmative. Agreed.
Yes, sir.
I should save
Engineering. Affirmative.
after this.
Yes, sir. At once. Of course.
Yes, affirmative.
Reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative. Very well. Very well.
Engineering.
Explosive charge placed.
Acknowledged.
Yes, affirmative. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Engineering.
Awaiting orders. Agreed.
Yes, affirmative.
Reporting.
Unit lost.
Affirmative.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Reporting. Affirmative. Agreed. Affirmative.
Cover
Affirmative.
them, but is that
Reporting.
such a big deal?
Affirmative.
Engineering. Engineering. Affirmative.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Tempted to go in here with the whole kit and caboodle.
Yes, sir. Moving out.
It's a bit ironic that
Medic
the
reporting.
medics can't fix themselves, eh?
Yes, sir.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Mission saved.
Acknowledged. Awaiting orders. Yes,
Unit
sir.
lost.
Engineering. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Awaiting orders. Reporting. Affirmative. Very well. Awaiting orders. At once.
Along the wall.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Reporting. Very well. Ready and waiting. Reporting. At once.
I take it this is what you mean by along the wall.
At once.
Ah, yeah. Gotcha.
Ready and waiting.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Awaiting orders. Ready and waiting.
Mission saved.
Oh, what do you mean, sneak? You mean with my spy? So I need to get these barrels down here, eh?
Ready and waiting.
Quite sure what I'm going to do here.
Very well.
Seemed to go quite well last time. I think I mainly just drew them out somehow, maybe. I can't quite remember.
Agreed. Affirmative. At once.
Here they go.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit lost. Mission failed. Mission
Not
loaded.
fun. Not enjoying it.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Awaiting orders.
Sorry,
Affirmative.
Red Alert game level designers.
Awaiting orders.
Not my cup of tea.
Awaiting orders.
At once. Agreed.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. On my way. Indeed. Indeed. Indeed.
Yes, sir.
Engineering.
Mission failed.
Ah, should have chosen no. Okay.
Mission timer initialized. Mission loaded.
Agreed. At once. Medic reporting. Moving out.
Yes, sir.
Affirmative.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. For king and country. For king and country. For king and country. Indeed. For king and country. Indeed.
Mission failed.
So, what am I losing there? If that actually worked pretty well. I might lose a few, but I'd really like to be able to just hit those barrels,
Mission
eh?
loaded.
I think that's what I did last time. So I just ran in and hit the barrels.
Yes, sir.
But second time round didn't seem to work. I'm just going to try run one guy in
At
here.
once. At once.
Target
Affirmative.
these. Go, go, go. Shoot. Shoot.
Reporting.
Unit lost. Unit lost.
Reporting.
Agreed. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Awaiting orders. Very well. Agreed. Affirmative.
Sort of worked, eh?
Affirmative. At once. Yes, sir. At once.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Reporting.
I guess it's
At
the
once.
spy that has to survive.
Reporting.
So, oh, I think he survived
Affirmative.
last time, didn't he?
Ready and waiting.
Affirmative. At once. Acknowledged. Of course.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Ready and waiting.
Yes, sir.
Awaiting orders.
Medic reporting. Moving out.
Reporting.
At once. Agreed. Very well. Affirmative.
Affirmative.
Awaiting orders.
Affirmative. Affirmative. At once.
Explosive charge placed.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Awaiting orders.
Very well. Affirmative. Affirmative. At once. At once. Affirmative.
Yes. Affirmative.
Now what? Oh, here, look. I can actually take these guys on.
Affirmative.
This is further than I've
Agreed.
ever been. I've got 10 minutes to spare. So it is going better.
Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
I'm hoping this is the last one.
Acknowledge.
At once.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Waiting orders.
Yes, sir. Of course.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Acknowledged.
Very well.
10 minutes remaining. Explosive charge placed.
Charge placed on generator.
Yes,
Now,
sir.
Medic reporting. Affirmative.
I'm assuming it's got to be up here now, right? It's a quick squiz. It's got to be.
Yes, sir. Agreed.
Some healing would be good.
Acknowledged.
Medic reporting. Affirmative. Ready and waiting.
Agreed.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Ready and
Very
waiting.
well.
Sir. Affirmative.
Mission saved.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Moving out.
Reporting at once.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Medic reporting. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Very well.
Medic reporting. Affirmative.
Reporting. Affirmative. Very well. Very well.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Very well.
Medic reporting. Affirmative.
Reporting
Quiet.
Lost.
Oh, I just want to look there.
at once.
Yes, sir. Moving out.
Yes, sir. At once.
Yes, sir.
Ready and
Affirmative.
waiting.
Agreed. Agreed.
I just need some healing.
Acknowledged. Very well. Reporting.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Now there's grenadiers in here.
Yes, sir. Very well.
Doesn't help when you lose control.
Of course. Affirmative. Affirmative. At once.
Unit
Of
lost.
course. Yes, sir.
Now, there
Agreed.
was a flame turret
Very
up
well.
here. Actually,
Very well.
Yes, sir.
send this guy in.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Commander. On my way.
Okay, flame. Oh,
Indeed. Indeed.
Yes, sir.
heal,
Medic
please.
reporting. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Heal.
Medic reporting.
Yes, sir.
Medic reporting. Affirmative.
I've got 6 minutes. I think this is the grand finale.
Acknowledged.
Show you
Medic
something.
reporting. Moving out.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. At once. Affirmative. 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 At once.
That's heal.
At
Money.
once. Very well.
What?
Affirmative.
Now what?
Very well.
What do I need money for?
Yes, sir.
Ready and waiting.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Now I'm wondering. Is it something to do with this?
Reporting.
I don't know. Maybe
Engineering.
do I just
Reporting at once.
Warning.
Yes.
5
Okay.
minutes remaining.
reprogram all generator computers? Oh, I've missed something, haven't I?
Engineering. Affirmative. Affirmative.
I just don't know. So close.
Reporting.
Engineering. Affirmative.
See, this is toning itself down though. Look, the gas is gone.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Very well.
I wish there was some way to tell
Warning.
whether,
4 minutes
Engineering.
remaining.
you know, these things have been deactivated. somehow. I haven't really... I don't know,
Affirmative.
that looks like... But I think I did that. I kind of wish there was like a
Affirmative.
switch,
Affirmative.
you know, that's
Affirmative.
easily discernible.
Affirmative.
Because I don't know what to do now.
Yes, sir. Agreed.
Do I make my way out here? It's got a big
At
arrow
once.
there.
Yes, sir.
Maybe that's what it
Affirmative.
is. I don't know.
Affirmative.
Should place explosive charges on all generators. Resulting explosions should destroy. Get out before nerve gas is used.
Warning, 3 minutes remaining.
Does it mean I go down here?
Affirmative.
Acknowledged. Very well.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Doesn't
Reporting
look
very
promising,
well.
does it? Right, so there's one. Is that? Does the red light mean it's been reprogrammed? Could there be one there?
Affirmative.
Warning, 2 minutes remaining.
Hello, Alice. Hello. Come on. It's been raining, so she's been inside. I think she wants food.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
I don't know. I'm so close.
Warning, 1 minute remaining.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
I don't know. Is it that?
Acknowledged. At once. Of course.
Explosive charge placed. Mission accomplished.
That mission is enough to put me off the game. One more. Is it one more? Every time, you know, like, it has one area left, and I think it's the last one. Like, it was this big area, like Russia, right? Before. It was all red, but it had only one position to click, and I thought, oh, it's the last mission. And then, so all the territories get smaller and smaller. This looks like it could be the last one, but it might not be. It might go to this little sliver here. I am so saving this. Now I'm going to back it up onto a floppy disk. Twice. Don't you crash now.
I assume everyone can handle the orders they have been given? Any questions? Good. Give them hell, boys. Dismissed! Commander, your efforts in this war have earned you a great honor. You, Stavros, and myself will personally lead the direct assault on Moscow. With all the other fronts covered, it is up to us to destroy Stalin's fortifications and remove the Soviet seat of power. You have also earned the right to be the first to test the newest addition to our arsenal, the chronosphere. With this to help you, even Stalin's new Iron Curtain will not be able to stop us.
Einstein wanted me to warn you that the chronosphere could produce unknown side effects. Be careful when using it. Even we do not understand its full power.
Yes. Use it cautiously. Get going, and give Stalin hell. We will see you in Moscow.
That jittering is the CD-ROM accessing.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Save. Save. Oh. Hopefully
Mission
this
saved.
mission's a bit better. Oh, my anxiety levels are up. Sweaty palms, bloody. Oh. Yuck. Right. I'm going to go and feed the cat, so I'm going to call it there. And then I'm going to work out what's up with this NT4 install, and then probably maybe come back tomorrow. We'll see how we go. Probably just going to lurk on someone else's stream while I mess around with all that. Yeah, thanks for keeping me company. Thanks, Mev, if you're still there. The moral support was awesome. I needed it. And the little tips and tricks, it's great. Thanks. Oh. Oh, were you? Sure. Okay. Yeah. Oh, because you were after like a specific length or something, weren't you? Like 0.3 meter or something. Was it point? No, because you can get 0.3s, can't you? Oh, jeez. I'm going to go and let my nerves settle for a bit. Go and pat the cat. 0.4 meter. Yeah, yeah. Thank you, sir. I might even go and have a rummage in the garage for that Super Socket 7 board that I didn't realise I had. I knew I had a... wasn't it a K6 CPU that I was... Was it a K6 too? I can't quite remember now. You know more about it than what I do. I'll go and have a wee rummage around though. Yeah. Alright, mate. Catch you later on. Thanks for hanging out.